I've been counting my stars.
Hey everybody, hope everybody's having a wonderful day. My name is Valerie McLaughlin. I'm an intuitive heart coach, energy artist, healer, psychic medium, and I have been taking some time for myself lately, and today I decided it was time to come back onto Facebook and kind of talk to everybody about my experience and what I've been going through, just so that everybody can realize that they are not alone when these things happen, and that everybody, no matter where you're at on your journey, actually goes through these time periods. So my topic today is sometimes you need to retreat. And really, that's what I've been doing. Been quote unquote hiding out in my condo by myself quite a bit. I did also, was a little under the weather, so that actually kind of helped me to spend some time alone. But just to give you a backstory, is maybe 3-4 weeks now, I started to kind of feel not as high vibrational as I have been. And all this work that I've done to raise my vibration has really helped me. And all this work I've done on myself and working through things that I have had happen in the past has really helped me in this time that I've been going through. And it just goes to show you that no matter how much work you do, there's always work to do. It's part of your spiritual development. It's part of your growth, and part of our journey in life is, really what have we learned from the past, from going through things in the past that can help us in our future when certain things show up. So a few weeks ago, I've kind of started to feel this energetic shift, and for the most part, people really didn't notice. Nobody really noticed, because I was still able to keep my smile on my face and my energy pretty high, but I wasn't taking the time to kind of figure out exactly what was going on. And so I turned around and I started to get a little under the weather, and I started to release some of these toxins that I have had, coming through. And so it kind of helped me to slow down and go within and spend some time by myself and figure out what exactly is going on. And, sometimes it's one thing that's kind of going on, and my camera really seems like out of focus today. Sometimes it seems like one thing that's going on, but really when you break it down, it's not. Hello Ashley, hello Colleen, thanks for joining. It's really not just one thing that is showing up, and at this time it's many different things that have been showing up. So one of my favorite things to do when not my favorite things, let me rephrase that, cancel, clear, delete. One of the things that usually shows up for me is hiding. And this period that I've been going through, really, even though it seems like I've been hiding, I haven't. I've been with myself and going inside and really working on some work. And one of them is really one of the challenges was really not running and not hiding and really pushing through this work, pushing through the fact that, you know, moving on and letting go, whether it's in a relationship, whether it is stepping your game up and raising your game, isn't always easy. And sometimes our ego shows up and says, is this really what you want to do? And, you know, you say hello to your ego and say, yeah, this really is what I want to do. Now, let me figure out why this is showing up again so that I can really work on healing it and healing myself and be able to move past it. And sometimes you need to retreat and go inside yourself, spend some time alone. And as much as sometimes the people around you really want to be there for you, the best thing they could do is be there when you reach out to them and let them know that you're just there. Because in the end, this last 3 or 4 weeks that I've been going through this, there's been relationship issues that have come up. There's been like really wanting to expand and move on and grow. Kind of still scares you a little bit. And so things that show up there is like, are you really ready for this? Do you really want this? There's been relationships in friendships and family that have shown up, things from my childhood that I still constantly work on, because so much of this started when I was younger. The wanting to sit back and be quiet, the wanting to not speak up and not be heard and not be seen, all started when I was a child. So now that I do want to be seen and be heard, these things still show up and say, hey, is that true? Is that really what you want to do? And I didn't even realize that I was unintentionally doing these things, because like I just kind of even dropped off of Facebook, dropped off of Instagram, in groups. I've gotten a lot quiet, as you can see, still working on that throat chakra, trying to stop me from talking just now. So it's constantly work on healing my younger self, by doing affirmations, energy work, you know, the I am seen, I'm speaking my truth, singing. I've really started to start my morning off every morning with music and singing to it to really get my throat chakra to open up. Thank you, Colleen. And so I've been doing those things, among other things, you know, communicating with people, expressing my feelings, which is something that also is a challenge for me, so I'm getting that out there. So as I spent this time quietly with myself, I was able to work on these things and work on a few other things. I could go on. There was a lot of things that showed up, but the point is sometimes we all have the answers within, and we need to go within and really answer our questions and see what our selves are telling us, because we have those answers. But if you don't take that time to quiet yourself, or take that time to show up for yourself, you'll never find those answers. And it's not always easy. but it's something we always have to do. And no matter how far along are you on your journey, you always have to go back to the start. And I was listening to this song. It's called The Scientist. It's by Coldplay. It's playing in the background right now. When I first listened to this song, it was really kind of, to me, reflected on a relationship that I was going through. And as I sat and listened to it when I was showering today, it's a different version, it's not Coldplay's version. It made me realize that, made me really think that the song is kind of about us, you know. Sometimes we do need to go back to the start and really start over. But this time when we start over, it's easier because of all the lessons we've learned from the past. But it's not always easy. But we could do it because we are strong human beings. We are strong souls. And we all come from love. And really, if we live in our heart and we follow our heart and it comes from a heart, it can never be wrong. Because love is everything and love is real. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them. If you're watching this on the replay, feel free to leave me a comment. Or question. I will get back to you. But we all have the power to go within. We all have the answers. We just need to take the time. Thank you for joining me today. Have a wonderful day.